The NBA is a league filled with players that possess many different abilities, with some players taking advantage of attributes such as their athleticism, IQ, or even physical attributes. I figured it'd be an interesting idea to match up NBA players' skill sets with Jutsus found in Naruto. I'll be matching their skill sets and Jutsus based on the player's play type, and for some, even their personality. So with that being said, I'll work hard on these videos, and I would appreciate if y'all show love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Zion Williamson can be classified as one of the strongest players in the NBA. With him having one of the strongest builds in the league, it's only natural for him to be as dominant as he is in the paint. There isn't really many NBA players who could go pound for pound with Zion Williamson in terms of strength. But being so big and strong, Zion has already faced major backlash concerning his weight. But regardless of the flack he gets about his size, he's still able to come out on the court and produce on a high level. So the only Naruto Jutsu that I believe fits Zion Williamson would have to be none other than the Expansion Jutsu. The Expansion Jutsu is only possessed by Choji, and it gave him the ability to have extra strength and power. Now despite Choji not being in the best shape, he's still able to be a dominant force on the field. With Choji's Expansion Jutsu being one of the strongest in the show, only makes sense to why it fits Zion so well. De'Aaron Fox is one of the best young guards in the NBA. He's able to be a threat on both ends of the floor due to his freaky athleticism, specifically his speed. He's regarded as one of, if not the fastest guard in the NBA currently, and seeing how fast he gets up and down the floor only makes sense for him to possess his title. Watching him play, when he's in attack mode, it's hard for really any defender in the league to stay in front of him. But the real reason why De'Aaron Fox is such a deadly player is due to his ability to utilize both his speed and skill while he's playing. So with that being said, if De'Aaron Fox possesses Naruto Jutsu, it will be none other than the Flying Rajin. The Flying Rajin is a jutsu notably used by Minato and Tobirama. With them utilizing this jutsu in battle, it earned them the title of being the fastest shinobis of their time. The Flying Rajin fits Fox off the fact that he's clearly one of the fastest players in the league. His ability to get to his spot or down the court in a short amount of time is the reason why I feel like this jutsu fits him perfectly. Kyrie's easily one of the most creative players in the league. This can be seen with his insane handles and moves he puts on display. He's shown that he could cook his defenders in more ways than one, and as fans watching him do so, it feels like you're looking at a majestic piece of art. Like I said, Kyrie has one of the most creative playstyles. He's able to think of a crafty move and use it effectively in just a split second. With him having the craziest layup and handle package, it's hard not to view Kyrie's piece of work as majestic. That's why, if Kyrie Irving had a Naruto Jutsu or power, it would have to be none other than the Choju Giga. The Choju Giga is a jutsu that is notably used by Sai. This jutsu allows whatever the user draws on the scroll to come to life. It mainly relied on the creativity and instincts of the user, so it only makes sense for someone like Kyrie to possess it. This jutsu fits Kyrie so well, mainly because Kyrie's able to execute any move he has in his head. With Kyrie's ability to adjust and create new moves to get by and score on his opponents, I feel like this jutsu fits him perfectly. Kawhi Leonard is one of the best two-way players when healthy, and his 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards are only proof of this. Kawhi's shown many times that when he's actually healthy and playing, he's easily one of the toughest players to get past. But I'll be lying to you if I said Kawhi was only good for his defense. He's proven many times that he could definitely get a bucket if he needs to. With averaging about 20 points throughout his career so far, it's safe to say he doesn't have trouble putting the ball on the rim. With Kawhi having impenetrable defense, and with him being able to consistently attack his opponents on offense, the only jutsu I feel like fits him perfectly is none other than the Shield of Sand. The Shield of Sand is a power that's notably used by Gaara, and it's one of the best defenses we've seen in Naruto. Early in this series, it was stated that at one point, Gaara couldn't be touched in battle due to his defensive ability of his Sand Shield. That protection is notably what made him untouchable in the first part of Naruto. This power fits Kawhi mainly because of the Sand Shield's defense. With Kawhi being considered to be one of the best defenders of all time, it only makes sense why the Sand of Shield fits him so well. Giannis is one of the most energetic and athletic players in the NBA. With him being so physically gifted, he's able to rely mainly on his athleticism to dominate the NBA. Due to this, some fans clown his game by saying all he does is run and dunk, just off the fact that when it comes to other skill sets in basketball such as shooting, Giannis isn't really the best in that area, but he more than makes up for it with his freaky athleticism and dominant physical attributes. With him lacking any real shooting ability, Giannis focuses most of his time in the paint area where he's the most elite at. So just off that fact alone, if Giannis had a Naruto Jutsu, it would be none other than 8 Gates. 8 Gates is a jutsu notably possessed by my guy in Rock Lee. His jutsu requires a serious amount of physical training to use, which perfectly makes sense for Giannis due to him being, like I said, physically dominant and a hardworking player. In my opinion, 8 gates fits Giannis perfectly because much like Rock Lee and my guy, Giannis' dominance solely relies on his physicality and how athletic he is. Much like how the 3 people we see use his jutsu, not being able to use any other jutsu but taijutsu. Jokic is arguably one of the best passers in the league, especially with his height. He's able to see almost everywhere on the court. Throughout NBA history, there's only a handful of big men who even possess the ability to see the court as well as Jokic. But there isn't a big man that comes close to his ability to dime his teammates. Whether it's a behind the head pass or a no look pass, it seems like Jokic knows where everyone is on the court. And for this reason alone, I believe if Jokic had a Naruto power jutsu, it would have to be none other than the Byakugan Eye. The Byakugan Eye grants the user 360 vision to see damn near everywhere on the battlefield. This power fits perfectly for Jokic due to his ability to read and see everything that's happening on the court. With passes like this, and even this, it's clear to say that there isn't a spot on the floor that Jokic doesn't see. That's why I feel like this power fits him so well. LeBron James is arguably one of the best players the NBA has ever seen. He's proven to many fans why his name is in GOAT conversation. Despite the hate LeBron gets, he's always come through to prove the haters wrong. In the past, LeBron used to shut down on social media to lock in for the playoffs, and as many fans know, LeBron tends to activate a different beast when it comes to playoff performance. When he did this earlier in his career, he was an absolute monster that couldn't be stopped due to him locking into a different zone. That's why, if LeBron James had the Naruto Jutsu or power, it will be none other than Sage Mode. Sage Mode is an advanced mode in Naruto that gives the user enhanced abilities. Before the pain fight, Naruto left the village so that he could focus on mastering Sage Mode. Naruto ended up activating this mode against pain, and it ended up being one of the main things that helped him take pain down. Naruto leaving everyone to activate Sage Mode can be compared to when Braun activates and become a more insane player when the playoffs start. Also, Sage Mode enhances a user's physical attributes such as speed, strength, and reflexes. This obviously fits LeBron due to him overall being a complete player. If you like these type of videos, please like and subscribe. If you have any other comparison suggestions, feel free to comment them down below. Follow my TikTok and IG for more anime sports content. Thank y'all for watching.